Many things happen in the psychiatric hospitals. And today, in El Tupa, today we'll talk about Howard, a young man who was achieving everything in life. He had a good job, a nice girlfriend, and a promising future. He was about to experience the most terrifying night he ever imagined. Howard, like every night, when he left work, drove to his girlfriend's house where, as usual, they watched a movie and talked about their future together before going to sleep. This particular night, Howard was driving his car on the way to his girlfriend's house. The drive was a little bit longer, so he turned on the radio to listen to music. However, the first thing he could hear was the last part of a police emergency report, in which apparently it was said that a very dangerous patient from a psychiatric hospital in the area was a fugitive near the area. Unfortunately, Howard could not hear the part in which they described the subject, but he already knew that he had to be careful. So, he sped towards his destination. Arriving at his girlfriend's house, Howard felt relief, got out of the car quickly, went in, and immediately turned off the lights in the living room, leaving everything in the dark where only the dim light of the streetlights entered. Of course, this surprised his girlfriend, who was waiting for him sitting on the sofa. "My love, what are you doing? Why do you turn off the lights?" "Oof, what's wrong with you, my love? Do you have a cold? Your voice is congested." "A little. I think the weather hurt me. But what happened? How come you're so nervous?" Oh yes, excuse me. It seems that a madman was escaped, and he is in this area. I don't want him to enter this house. I better turn off the lights, and that way we can better look outside if someone suspicious comes. I trust the police will catch him soon, as long as we talk quickly. Do you think? As you say, my love. It's something very serious. Come sit next to me, please. I want to hug you. Yes, Josefina. I want to hug you too. I am dying to kiss you and being by your side. The two lovers despite the darkness that prevents seeing eye to eye as they always did not stop them to caress each other, kiss passionately, and spend a couple of hours embracing. Howard was very happy next to his beloved, although at stroking the both falling asleep on the couch when a noise like knocking came from the door above, which woke Howard up. It was as if someone was in the bedroom. Josefina, wake up! I think there is someone upstairs. Do you hear the knocks?" "Yes, my love. I'm very scared." "I'll go see what it's about. You take a knife from the kitchen and call the police, Josefina. I'll go up very carefully. I am very scared, even to imagine. That is the madman." "No, Howard. Don't go. It could be dangerous." "Don't worry. Do what I said. I'll be careful. I repeat, my love. Better not go. I'm telling you, it's dangerous." Howard was determined to protect his girlfriend and his life. So, leaving Josefina in the living room, he proceeded to climb the stairs slowly, while the noise coming from the room were getting softer, as if they were fading. But it was clear that there was someone in there. And for some reason, it was the crazy man who had escaped from the hospital. Things could get ugly. Howard got to the door. Everything was very dark in the house. He turned his eyes to the living room, and from there, he saw Josefina with the phone on the hand to call the police, and in the other hand, a huge kitchen knife. With the little light that entered from the outside, Howard opened the door slowly. The room seemed to be empty, but upon entering, it was messy. Their information was everywhere. Then he tripped over. What was causing the noise? It was the scariest moment of Howard's life, when seeing Josefina dead on the floor due to multiple injuries caused by some sharp object. And the worst thing was that her face had been ripped off, as if it cut with something. Apparently, before she died, she will knock on the door, trying to alert him to the danger. In that moment, Howard reminded that when caressing Josefina in the living room, his hands were wet, and that was when he realized that it was blood. Footsteps approaching him from behind. Howard turned his head and saw the woman standing in front of him with the skin of his beloved face on the hand, which she had used as a kind of mask to trick him into hiding. Darkness in the huge knife that he himself had asked him to take on his other hand. Apparently, if he had only listened to the emergency communication and its entirely, he will have known that the patient who had escaped was a woman and not a man as he supposed. It was too late by then. The police wouldn't come. Unfortunately, all the decisions that Howard made were the wrong ones. From turning off the lights to arming his motor, he only had to look his victimizer in the eyes. He with a look of horror, and she with a look of satisfaction. Until this date, no one knows where the patient is. Subscribe to this channel, leave us a comment, like it for more videos, or El Tupa will take you to the psychiatric hospital.